If you have ever wanted to own a championship belt made to the highest quality standards, an exact duplicate of your favorites growing up that you saw on TV, or your own dreamed up customization, reach out to ORM Belts, the official sponsor of Heart and Soul Promotions, maker of the Soulfire, Tag Team, and Pure Heart Championship. That's ORM Belts. Hello fans, this is FTW broadcast colleague RYK. The date has been set. 6 high-profile matchups already announced for Sunday, November 15th. Your winner. Ladies and gentlemen, I am RYK, and this is Saturday Night Turbulence.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Heart and Soul Promotions as we wrap up 2025. Take it home. For those of you that don't know, take it home is a wrestling industry term. It means time to end the year, go back home, celebrate with your family. The holiday season is coming up, but before the holiday season, 5 exciting matches tonight. We're going to see something we haven't seen before in the promo world tonight. We're getting a lights out match. Shady Sean McKenzie and Glenn Sexton. You won't see their face at all. You will only hear their words. We also got a couple of grudge matches. We got the Naughty or Nice Battle Royal. And on our main event tonight, the winners from Team Vitalin that gave us their winning matches at Soul Harvest. It was 5, now it is 4. Unfortunately, DJB had some real life issues come up. He had to ask for some time off. Heart and Soul Promotion generously granted him this time off to take care of family business. So we've got Cruella de Vamp, Dante Black, The Unfiltered, and Gully Guns battling it out in the main event. The winner getting a shot at the title of their choice at Snowball Effect on January 29th. But before we can talk about the main event, we got to get this show open. And why not start off on fire? Heart and Soul Promotions had a great 2025 with some newcomers and some old timers returning. And we get that match. We get Rig, one of the OGs here, a former Pure Heart champion, former tag team champion, decided he wanted to do a little teaching, a little education on somebody he saw some talent with, a new talent here. She's very popular, the Dragon Queen. So, Rig, Dragon Queen, the floor is yours.
Oh, well, hell, HSP, it's that time again. Here we are, I take it home. Heart and Soul Management just loves to put me in the trash matches. And I get it. I really do. Because if there's anybody who can get in somebody's head the best, it's me. So therefore, they put me up against these newcomers and these amateurs and things like that. The ones that are a little bit rusty and still need to figure out the game of Heart and Soul Promotions and how we do things here, in order to push them to be the best they can be. Now, tonight, I've got the Dragon Queen. Okay, cool. You know, I'm going to tell you, Dragon Queen, you've got a lot of potential. Up until this point, I've talked all my shit. But when I said I wanted you to win, I want to be honest with you. I'm letting you win. But I had to make sure that I pushed every button I could first. I had to make sure that I got under the deep, dark crevices of your skin to make sure that this became personal for you. To make sure that you come out here and you delivered a victory-worthy performance. See, I'm already 2 minutes in, and anybody who knows me knows already that this match is yours. Because everybody kind of figured out, besides all of you newcomers, this game is getting old for me. I'm here to help. So congratulations, Dragon Queen. Even if you are a little soft. As I get ready to wrap up this last minute here, I'm going to tell you, a lot of people in this game get in it and think that it's light work. And it really ain't. There's some you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink, as the old saying goes. See, that's a real saying, unlike that fire one you did. as I get ready to conclude here, I'm going to tell you simply this. Do not let this be a waste. You can get mad because you got handed it if you want to. I still showed up. My job that I had to do was done. Now take this and go do something worth a damn with it, like I know you can. Till next time, everybody in Heart and Soul Promotions, this is Rig, and I'm signing out.
You know, the saying goes, it's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye, and then the rest are all sissy games. That's what's going on between you and me, Rick. See, when I called you out, when I wanted this match, is because I know you like to banter, you like to talk shit, you like to open your mouth and put your foot so far in it that when somebody actually comes to your face and say, I want a match with you, what do? You laugh, you smoke your cigarette, you drink your Coca-Cola, you may or may not decide to bend over and start, well, anyways. But that's besides the point, Rig. When I decided to call you out, I wanted a challenge. I wanted to see what you were really made of. I thought you were man enough to take me on. Do I need to put you in another dress for you to be able to take this match seriously? Do I need to call a friend who may or may not decide you might run away from, like you're trying to run away from me? Oh wait, I forgot. Because the only time you decide you want to take a match is on princess time. Well, Rig, I don't do princess. I do put up or shut up. But it's okay because you called me soft, right? You don't think I'm bully enough for you. So how about you come out here, step inside of my domain where I could be the worst nightmare and show me what you got. Because I've done my research on you, I've done my homework. I wanted to see what a former champion looked like. And all I got was somebody who's willing to possibly get himself suspended, maybe pull a half-past black and pull out of the match last minute, or not even bother show up at all. I mean, you kind of did that already to my brother. Why wouldn't you do that to me? Hell, you didn't even want this match. You were sitting there crying and moaning to Quack that you wanted absolutely nothing to do with me. Again, is it because of the fact that I have a set of tits? Or is it because you know for a fact that on your worst day you couldn't take me on? Even if you were blinded. Oh, and let's not talk about you wearing your sunglasses at night. You're not that type of man. But you know, I'm gonna take that motherfucking cowboy hat that you wear so famously because I've seen your work. I'm gonna flip it off and I'm gonna stomp on it. I'm gonna stomp on everything that is the memory of Riggy Poo here in HSP. Now you most likely bit off more than you can chew. But it's okay. Like you said, you're not afraid of a female. You're not afraid of competition. So do me the honor, Riggy Poo. It's either put up or shut up. Stop bantering and staying in the back in the locker room like a scared little punk ass. Ooh, can't do that. And actually come out here and do something about it. Why don't you put my money where my mouth is? Right here. Hell, I'll even give you the first shot. But I know you're gonna fuck around and find out.
Whew. Man, that's a hell of a way to open a match. And to Donnie Darko out there that said newcomer, I know Dragon Queen is not a newcomer to the promo world. She's a newcomer here. So that's the reason I mean by newcomer. We've had a lot of newcomers here that may not be newcomers to the screens of the promo world, but it was great to see that match. That was an incredible fight. Excuse me while I remove that one there from the studio. So coming up next, Naughty or Nice Battle Royal. Now, the rules of this that were given out to them were very, very simple. You want to be the nicest person. So you're trying to get on the nice list. And this is what we told the judges. No swearing. We're going to find out how many of them were able to follow the rules. Keep the count. Because the judges were looking at this. Also, 2.5 minutes. And they can only choose one person to talk about. Even though there were 7 people in this match. So we're going to find out. Naughty or Nice Battle Royal. We gave this thing a try. We're going to see how it works out. So they will introduce themselves to you. And they're getting ready to come on the screen now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Hsp. It's almost Christmas. And everybody knows, as Santa admits, I am the naughtiest, I am the meanest, I am the most egotistical dick on this match card. And let's be quite honest, the Kingpin, it'd be so naughty of me to choose myself and bend the rules as my opponent. So I'm going to choose you. Because you're so nice, you do everything you're told, on time, you try to make friends. Hell, I'm just gonna be an asshole and say it. You're so short that I believe that at one point in time or another, one of your ancestors was an elf. And that's not even funny. Now, forgive me. Because I could have chosen anybody on this list, but I've known you for a very long time. And I guarantee you are the kind of kid that would wait patiently for whoever decided to let you go and open your presents. And you would just kindly let everybody else go first because you're patient. I'm glad you had that kind of thing growing up. Because me, Krampus was the dream. Because me, Santa was never a thing. Right? But it's okay. Because I'm not here to kill your spirit. I'm here to show you facts. And the weather outside might be frightful. And you may be feeling all delightful. But in this place to go, it ain't gonna snow. Hellfire will burn as I go on and seal my fates in Hsp and continue because you make me so sick. I bet you're the kind of guy that waits till December 1st to begin playing Christmas music. Newsflash, jackass! Nobody cares about Thanksgiving. Everybody knows Christmas time starts November 1st.
Manila, ising dito sa kalsadang bakal ang laban, dugo't pangalan ng aking sandigan. Bawat habang titulo ang target. Ako ang hari, ako ang mindset. Mula Quiapo Lights hanggang Gambay Front Heat, sumasabog ang crowd sa bawat beat. Pag narinig ang yabat ko sa street, alam nilang ang kingpin di malupit, mas malupit. Walang tanikala, walang corona na kayang umawak sa lakas ko, tol. Ako ang panahon na dumidikta ng trono. Ako ang hariring kapital, matatag, mabangis, delikado. Pag tumayo, lumilindol. Pag umatake, bumaba hari sa lugar.
HSP. Naughty or nice list. But you see, everybody wants to be on the nice list. Everybody wants to be kind to, let's say, get gifts from Saint Nick. But in the ring, we get naughty. In the ring, we get bloody. And that's truly what's gonna happen to my opponents. Especially Mr. Prince Blackheart, EEP. Mr. Storm, Mr. Smile, and the other people. You see, I'm a nice guy. I play well with others. But once you get in that ring, all bets are off. Mark my words. And I will make sure everybody will know who I am, and they should respect my name. So from now on, I am the law. This will be my martial law. And all you will get is a guilty verdict. Long live the Kingpin.
It's finally that time, isn't it? The war just began. And all the enemies, from naughty to nice, thinking that this is going to be a one hell of a Christmas year. Well, guess what? It's not. You see, for me, I'm a very nice person. I give people what they want. They will get it. But sometimes with a lot of people, they won't. Because if they being a very rude person, I won't give them what they want. I would give them my demon, but especially for this occasion, demon does not want to come out and play. Because she doesn't like snow. She's not afraid of it. She doesn't like to come out. Because a lot of people have been torturing her for many years. She lived out with no friends. She lived on her own with no family in sight. And for this occasion, boys and girls, you think you have what it takes in your palm of your hand, and you're trying to squeeze it so hard the juice will probably come out. And how surprising is it? I mean, of all these people in this match, what are they going to expect? Something new, something different, something that never changed the whole entire career? I guess not. Because they don't know how to be nice. They always like to be naughty. They always like to play some games, to mess around with people. And for me, it's not the day, Satan. So my time, it's never too late. My time, it's actually now. So, please, bring all your A game. Because I know I was born fucking ready.
Prince Blackheart. You are a naughty boy this year. You're not check on me or nothing. But I'm the one person to send your career in Heart and Soul Promotions. I did that. You almost quit this job. I helped you to come back into this company, but me, you still not check on me. I don't know why you talking, Prince Blackheart. The last time I checked, I got a lot of no one contender matches before your career. I said it. I had a nice one, Prince. You know why I had a nice one? Because I want a tight shot. I told you, Prince Blackheart, I gonna be a champion in Heart and Soul Promotions. I am tired of waiting. I want a tight shot. But you, Prince Blackheart, what you going through this year? And you gonna be a naughty boy? And you try and get a tight shot? Please. This is a Christmas holiday. This is one of the greatest Christmas presents in my career. And I'm gonna get a tight shot. But Prince Blackheart, I tell you what, I ain't hungry for you. And I'll come after you. You should say my name correctly. You should start at me. But the one person gonna be the known contender for any championship I choose. The most dangerous man in all promo wrestling. AEP.
Everybody, you hear it? You hear the people? Look at that. Ain't that the truth? You see, you don't need this match. You're already been put on the naughty list. You see, AJ, the other day, again, folks, I heard AJ, talking about his LOD brethren. It amazes me, folks, how this day and age, he ain't the only one, though, who throw the family word around like it's nothing. Overused, overplayed. But you know what, though, since I don't care, because I was put on the naughty list since January. Again, they don't give a flying fuck about you. They don't care. They're not here with you when the chips are bad. You understand that, and if that means I gotta get your head, your cranium, and bash it on every round of the ring, hit you with the steel chair to your back, your bad back, and get that sledgehammer and hit you in your legs, your knees, to bring you down to thighs, make you feel the pain. That's exactly what I'm gonna do, AJ. It's exactly what I plan to do to help you, to jog your memory, open your eyes to the truth. Well, I've been telling you, man. See, if Answer me this, folks. How can you? How can you be a family? How can you even care enough about one person when you have 21 others to worry about? It's impossible. You know what, AJ? Best of luck tonight. Let me tell you one more thing. After the LOD is done, kicked you to the curb, and they tossed you like yesterday's garbage, leaving you there to rot, just know that your real family is here and will be waiting with open arms for you.
Bother me.
You're the people want.
Hsp meets Prince Blackheart. 2.5 minutes. Naughty or nice match. One opponent to be picked. Mine is the Manila Kingpin, FKA Kenzo Blackheart. Now, Manila Kingpin, you are the epitome of what Pomo eyes should be. You've never shied away from a battle. You've never shied away from a challenge. And that I commend you. I commend you very much, but this is another time. So when I took your name, you're gonna fall just slightly short. Because me, I deserve to win this match. I deserve to be the one going ahead. Because let's face it, out of all the people in this battle, I'm the only one with the experience. The championship gold in HSP. I know what to expect. I know what needs to be done. But Kenzo, you are so close. You are so close to being there. But really, this should be a worthy matchup. Because unlike the others, you showed up, showed out, and sadly came just a little short. Same as you're gonna do tonight. But don't lose face, because you will get there and you will end up being just a little bit special when it comes to HSP.
You know what's real fucking bad is the fact that I gotta do this naughty and nice battle royale with all these other fucking jobbers around. And to be honest with you, it's quite fucking sickening to me. I don't care about naughty or nice. I care about getting in there and fucking up everybody that I really want to, because honestly, you know, if you look at the competition that's in this fucking rumble, you know, I should be ahead of it. But yet I fucking fall short every single goddamn time. Man, just like I do in life. And if you don't know this iconic scene, then you really don't know, or you haven't been following or paying attention. But when I say I'm the man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only, I mean that. I live a life none of y'all could even bear. And trust and believe, when it comes down to any type of competition or fighting anybody in this whole heart and soul roster, nobody, absolutely nobody can beat me. And this is what a lot of y'all fail to realize, is because my way of life and y'all's way of life are completely different. You know, I could do what I want, say I want, when I want, without anybody telling me what to do. And that right there is a blessing on its own. That is really a blessing on its own. You know, I may be this washed up person, this horrible ex-drug addict, this god-awful human being. But honestly, I'm just your average neighborhood guy. I am the man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only. Hobo Joe, Kilo Kid, Average Joe, Joey D, it don't matter. The story's been the same, but the personas always change. And that right there is glorious to me. You adapt, you overcome, and you survive. And none of y'all can survive when you step in that square ring with me.
All right, folks. I apologize about that. The freeze was StreamYard, and there's nothing I can do to, unfortunately, once it gets stuck like that, we just kind of have to deal with it. So I apologize to those who didn't get to be on there. Thanks to Deviant Soulstar for entertaining us by being on the screen while we listened to Prince Blackheart and Joey D. So we're going to find out what the judges say. I heard a lot of swearing in there, so there wasn't a lot of niceness going on in there, but we're going to find out what the judges said about this one. So moving on from that, we've got to take a few moments. We're going to try and reset the StreamYard here with a quick commercial break.
If you have ever wanted to own a championship belt made to the highest quality standards, an exact duplicate of your favorites growing up that you saw on TV, or your own dreamed up customization, reach out to ORM Belts, the official sponsor of Heart and Soul Promotions, maker of the Soul Fire, Tag Team, and Pure Heart Championship. That's ORM Belts. Hello fans, this is FTW broadcast colleague RYK. The date has been set. 6 high-profile matchups already announced for Sunday, November 15th. Your winner! Your winner! Your winner! Ladies and gentlemen, I am RYK, and this is Saturday Night Turbulence.
All right, everybody, we're back. So, yes, you saw it. HSP Grudge, our first show in January, January 15th. We already know one of the matches that's been booked out there, and you saw it. Triple M, Blade Boudreaux, and whoever wins the Naughty or Nice Battle Royal are going to be facing off at Grudge. We're going to see that match. and snowball effect, January 29th. We already know that the winner of the main event will be choosing the champion of their choice and having a match with that champion. And the storyteller, the winner of the battle royal for the best costume, will get the other title shot. And who joins the Heathen in our Ring of Honor? Tune in to find out January 29th. Now, hopefully, we're not going to have too much problems. We're going to have a nice little match here. It's going to work. Pray to the StreamYard gods. So, this is a little bit of a grudge match. Speaking of grudges, Elijah McFly and the Master of Illusion. These two have battled all over the place, and they've brought their feud here for one more round. So we're going to find out. Elijah McFly, Master of Illusion, the floor is yours.
Breeze, watch the whole world burn. Grim war, open wide pages, I'm in quake. Snakes on my shoulders, whispers when I wake. Laughter cracks the void, jester with the crown. Paint my grin in black, drag the heavens down. The viper slither, rhythm in the veins. Dance in the darkness, shackled by chains. Vita, Dawn, T, Elijah, we reign. Shadows rise, no light remains. Hood, Drake, low sight sings through the air. Reaper at your door, death's breath in your hair. I tally up the fallen, soul stacked high. Each step echoes, the clock takes stride. Skulls crushed beneath on the rhythm of the grave. No light, no mercy, no one just...
HSP Universe. To each and every single person that dares to watch, dares to witness the entire product that HSP has to offer, and especially one story that has carried on for quite some time, and that is the Master of Illusion versus Elijah McFly. Because it carried on all the way up into 2 years ago. 2 years ago, MOY. You know this. You felt it. You witnessed it. Every single amount of pain, every single amount of embarrassment that Elijah McFly has delivered upon the screens. No matter where he graces his presence, there's some of the good, there's some of the doubt, and there's some of the points to where you question why in the hell I come up on the screen, why I dare myself to go against the people such as just like you. Not just once, not but twice, not but 3 times, 4 or 5, but 6 times. Out of each time I have faced you, have I even gained an opportunity to get that W against the Master of Illusion? No, that is incorrect. Why? Because it's simple. The Master of Illusion has one trick up one sleeve, and then upon the other, and then upon the other, and then upon the other. But the one thing that the MOI is not going to accomplish as is escaping the true reality that is Elijah McFly's life history, life story. I'm not this emo looking Darby Allin, some scumbag you want to claim you have always claimed me to be. But you, Master of the Gumdrops, Mr. Good Old Succotash, spilling all kinds of scrambling words. You are gonna aim, you're gonna try and grab that knife and slit my throat so clean you can gain that 7th victory. But then with your whole illusion, MOI, it's already broken within my reality. MOI. My reality is much stronger and much better than your part-time experience. So guess what? Take it home. You done failed to even take it home, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, Merry Christmas. It is I, the Master of Illusions, here close to Christmas time, handing out some good old presents. And tonight, I want to wish everybody of HSP, everybody that's watching, a Merry Christmas. Especially to my opponent, Elijah McFly. Merry Christmas, buddy. I hope your days are filled with cheer and good golly. Because after tonight, you're not going to be in a mood of speaking. No, you're going to become the Grinch just like that. Poor Elijah. You see, we have battled each other for 6 times straight, and here we are at the number of completion, number 7. And what are you going to do, Elijah? What in the world is he going to do? And guess what? It's going to be the same thing that makes him lose. The same thing that he goes in one match, out the other, 1, 2, 3. Oh, Elijah McFly loses again. How many times we got to do this, man? How many times that you and I had to go battle, and you can't just take the reasonable doubt, the reasonable fact that you cannot beat me. You know why I dressed up? You know why I had my little Christmas tree right here? Because I wanted to drill into your head so you can understand that you cannot win. That's my present to you, Elijah. The realization that it doesn't matter how monotone you give me. It doesn't matter if you don't paint your face. It don't matter if you just do the same old background, man. And it makes me hurt. Because I thought that you, of all people, would get the damn message after time and time again that I tried to get in that head of yours, and you just refuse. You refuse to be the man that I know you can be. So I had to step back and finally call you that you're a bitch. You're a bastard. You don't know what to do because you're empty-headed now. All the tricks and trades that I could do, it can't help you anymore. Because you don't understand how to be the real Elijah McFly, because you lost him somewhere down the road. Because you lost, and you lost, not just to me, but other people as well. And you cannot have a Merry Christmas because the Master of Illusion wants to show you the grandest trick of them all. It's when I take this Christmas tree, shove it straight up that ass of yours, and maybe some of them little balls will pop out your damn mouth, and something would be said that you would actually understand. But no, we have to go through this match one more time for number 7. 1, 2, 3, and the winner is the Master of Illusions again and again and again and again. When do you change? You never change. I give up on you, Elijah. That's what I wanted to do in this match. As God is my witness, as Saint Nick is my witness, as everybody's my witness, there is no saving McFly. No more. Merry Christmas, Elijah. Maybe you can go get some help now.
All righty. It looks like it's going to be a fun day today. Sorry about that. It looks like it's going to be a fun day today. So let me take a quick moment here. I'm going to pull those out of the studio and put them right back in. Let's see if that's going to try and fix the problem. StreamYard says they are aware of this, and they're trying to figure out what to do with that. So coming up next is we're going to load it in here. It's the dark match, the lights out match. Glenn Sexton versus Shady Sean McKenzie. This is for the Soul Fire title. We weren't able to get this match at Soul Harvest because of an injury to Shady Sean McKenzie, but he is now coming on here, and this is what we mean. 2 minutes. No vision of Glenn Sexton and no vision of Shady Sean McKenzie. Just her words. And yes, hopefully this one doesn't freeze. And before we bring this up, I want to make an apology to Bubba Boudreaux. I did say Blade Boudreaux. Sitting here at my desk, I have the book Wrestle Crap, and Blade Boudreaux and R.D. Reynolds were friends of mine. Unfortunately, Blade Boudreaux had passed away several years ago, so I want to apologize to Bubba Boudreaux, and it will be him and Triple M fighting the third person at Grudge. So, moving on, we're getting ready for Glenn Sexton and Shady Sean McKenzie. So, gentlemen, the floor is yours.
Shady, I find it funny that you come out here and you say you have an advantage over me in this fight. And you heard me right. It is a fight because that's exactly what it is. You will be fighting for your life, trying to keep that Soul Fire Championship around your waist. And yet, in the same breath, you're going to tell people that you have never had this type of stipulation before. Shady, oh Shady, where do you have the advantage? The only time you've got the advantage over me is because you are experienced. You've won more championships than me. That's all. That's it. I mean, hell, the fans have a big advantage. They don't have to watch your eyes pop out of your head every time you scream at the camera. They don't have to look at you trying to fit into a baggy-ass suit. Shady, remember when I told you all I needed was you? Well, that's all I needed. I didn't need a stipulation because I know what the outcome is. You know what the outcome is. The fans know what the outcome is. Because Shady, you can't do this anymore. You can't do it any longer. So let me save you, brother. Let me take the burden off of you. Because you know I'm the best in this business, in this company. No one can do it better than Glenn Sexton. And tonight, when it's all said and done, boys and girls, you're looking at the new HSP Soul Fire Champion.
No colors anymore. I want them to turn black.
You know, for almost 30 years now, Glenn Sexton, yours truly, the personification of the perplexity that is perfection, Shady Sean McKenzie, has carried the literal living embodiment of the very heart and soul of this business, not only across my shoulder and around my waist, but through the trenches of this business, to make sure what we come out here and do, and what others come out here and do, means something great in the grand scheme of things. And I did it all, Glenn, way before I had this HSP Soulfire Championship to help represent it. And I'm going to keep doing it, Glenn. Because only the shadiest player in the game from yesterday, today, and tomorrow can make sure that moments like this, a matchup between two giants of the industry, Shady Sean McKenzie versus Glenn Sexton, will not only stick out in the minds of the audience, but will ring into their very heart and soul, lighting their souls on fire and leaving them trembling with cold chills after watching what they watch. What me and you come out here and do tonight, Glenn, will echo for eternity because the industry has never seen it. Others behind us will try to copy it and mock it, but it won't be good enough. And tonight, Glenn, you won't be good enough because yours truly, Shady Sean McKenzie, is retaining his HSP Soulfire Championship. And if that's something that you can't handle and you can't deal with, well, that's just too goddamn shady.
I can say I'm happy, one, because that was a great match. Little unique because we're used to seeing people on screen. Little unique, but we also had the video working, so hopefully we're going to have the video working for the main event, which is coming up next. Let me pull this off. That's right, it's the main event. Cruella de Vamp, Gully Guns, The Unfiltered, and Dante Black, the 4 surviving winners from the Soul Harvest Team Challenge. Now battle it out to find out who is the best of the best. And I'm telling you, this is going to be one hell of a fight. Because I've been impressed with all 4 of these. They did great in their team challenge to take Team Vitalin to the championship of winning against Team Gypsy. And now let's find out how they do. So, Cruella de Vamp, Gully Guns, The Unfiltered, and Dante Black. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event to take it home, and the floor is yours.
For years, the Unfiltered has been exiled from HSP, and yet I stand before you now. A man inside the home doors of heart and soul, ready to dominate, decimate, desolate, and destroy anyone who stands in front of me. For many of you, the first visual you ever got of me was severing Casey Moran, taking a victory back to Team Feeder, and watching the soldiers of Gypsy Freak bleed out at the tips of our feet. 4 individuals specifically came out on top as a team, as a unit, as a cohesive force, ready to compete in the honor of one person's name. Now that person, Vida, has disappeared, and the 4 of us have to stand alone, looking for domination, looking for supremacy, looking for absolute glory and passion within what we do. Only one of us can walk out a winner on this very night. Take Me Home 5. And what does this mean for HSP? What does this mean for the Unfiltered? Will allow me to fill in the gaps, allow me to colour in everything that you're missing, allow me to give you a flavour of who I am, because the 3 people that are going up against me need to take true note of what I'm about to say, because it will help you in understanding who the Unfiltered is. I am the animalistic beast, the sagacious psychology, the megalodon among the sea of wrestling, the serpent of the psyche, the most violent man to ever lace up a pair of wrestling boots in the professional wrestling game today, bar none, not a single one. These are not quirky little catchphrases, these are defining notes that you need to take note of to understand how you're going to come close to even coming out with anything short of your lives at the end of this match. You, Gully Gun, you're a brother. Me and you are revenants of rebellion. We are two individuals going into 2026 looking for that supremacy, looking for that glory. But in this match, only one of us gets to take it away. All friendships go flying out the window. I don't look at you as a brother on this very night. Take me home. I'll take you all the way home and beat your ass all around the yard and see you buried at the bottom of my feet. Golly, I'm sorry for what I've got to do to you, because I do love you. But I also hate you so much right now. Cruella the Vamp. I talked earlier in the week on social media how you should not be overlooked, but I'm not overlooking you when I say this. I'm going to absolutely violate you, massacre you, tear you apart for everyone here in HSP. And then you, Dante Black. You're the man that's looking for that final W against the Unfiltered. And why can't you get it? Why can you get so close to picking up a victory against me, but never truly get the job done? Why? Because you haven't got it in you. You're weak. You're an absolute piss-poor excuse of an individual, and I'm going to prove that again. I'm going to put you specifically on my shoulders, parade you around for the people of heart and soul. And I will drop you on the back of your neck, violating your very spine, seeing it crumple and crush. These words that fall out of my mouth, they are the unfiltered. The unfiltered thoughts that travel throughout my brain that tell me to do these horrific things to every individual specifically. Now, Cruella the Vamp, Gully Guns and Dante Black, the unfiltered words that spill from my mouth that tell you what I'm going to do to you, to the unfiltered actions that actually take place. Everything is unfiltered. That animalistic beast, ready to tear you all apart. It's violent, it's nasty, it doesn't ever stop, it has no remorse, it has no mercy. The serpent of the psyche. I'm going to travel around your very minds. I'm going to hurt you and bend you and break you before I even make physical contact. Your minds are going to be swelling and hurting at the unfiltered animal. I'm going to bite down and put the Black Mamba's blood deep into your veins as I bite down. And you start to get engulfed with anxiety, depression, because the man that stands in front of you now is the unfiltered. Everything that I say to you now is true. It will be validated when we climb in that ring and I massacre you all. This is only the beginning of the unfiltered. And as I start to swim towards all of you, you'll feel it in your very heart as you start to feel your soul being taken away from you at the hands of the unfiltered.
Ladies and gentlemen from HSP, it is time to show how strong I really am. You see, I'm not facing one, not two, but three persons. And I'm starting with you, the unfiltered. You see, you were talking and thinking that I'm a toy, then you will spill all the blood. The only person here that is spilling with blood, it's me. I am the one that's not only going to drink your blood, but also that from Gully Guns and also that from Dante Black. And I will not spill one single drop. And talking about Gully Guns, the almighty one, I hope you are not afraid of heights. You see, I am going to pick you up and we are going to fly all around the arena. You are not be able to kick me, to beat me up, to bite me, because the only person that is going to bite here, that's me. When we are finished flying around, I'll drop you from the sky inside that ring right above Dante Black. And then I certainly hope he don't have milk in his mouth, because he will spit everything out like Dante does best. Yeah, you have heard me, Dante. You see, you are the milk spiller. And you are the talker and the talker, but nothing is coming good out of your mouth. Because you also are underestimating me, and you also thinking that I am a puppet. The only puppets that I am seeing right here, right now, is you, is Gully, and is the Unfiltered, because I will make you guys my puppets, and you all are on my playground, and y'all going to feel how it is to be in hell. But for now, I am the one that is standing tall, and y'all are down.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Gala of Violence, where those painful situations play out in the prettiest of pastels. See, before we head to Take It Home 5, where we display to all of you the most beautiful collaboration of violence you will see all year, I thought I'd grace you all with the finer things, the more beautiful view of this matchup. Now you see, the three behind me are all masterpieces in their own right. Formed, drawn, carved, painted in all different ways, for all of you to admire, and for me to study. So you got Cruella the Vamp, and she's painted in darkness. Her energy, her cadence, the way she carries herself, that is painted in the darkest of reds, the blackest of blacks, but she still stands out as if she were painted in rainbow color. Cruella may not be your favorite. She may not be the odds-on favorite in Vegas, but she will surprise you. She will shock the world. Mark my words. Then you got Dante Black, painted in all types of wild colors. He stands out. Whether it is the bloodiest of reds, the greenest of greens, the bluest of blues, he will illuminate your eyes. He will shock the world as well. Then you got the Unfiltered. You see, he is the most abrupt, the most violent, the most stand-out colors of them all. Painted with the roughest of brushes. Each stroke a battle. Each line a tale. You see, all three of these individuals stand across the ring from me. There's no images on display,
There's nothing I can show you but me, for I am a masterpiece all on my own. And I've come whatever I need to do. Whatever hold, whatever strategy, whatever lengths necessary. See, art is objective, and it's beautiful, it's precise, and it's real. So I implore all of you to turn on your television screens, sit in your seats, get your popcorns, get your snacks ready, because this four-way match, this fatal four-way, is war. And I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Breeze, watch the whole world burn. Grimoire, open wide pages, I'm in quake. Snakes on my shoulders, whispers when I wake. Laughter cracks the void, jester with the crown. Paint my grin in black, drag the heavens down. The viper slither, venom in the veins. Dance in the darkness, shackled by chains. Vita, Dawn, T, Elijah, we reign. Shadows rise, no light remains. Hood, Drake, low sight sings through the air. Reaper at your door, death's breath in your hair. I tally up the fallen, soul stacked high. Each step echoes, the clock ticks dry. Skulls crushed beneath them, the rhythm of the grave. No light, no mercy, no one to...
Ladies and gentlemen of Hsp, it's been a long ride to this very moment, and we are finally here. We're 5 competitors go out there to paint a picture of art on front of these screens for everyone to watch and be entertained by, for their mouths to drop in awe, to put on a show of verbal violence that hold implications of not only number one contendership, but for history to be made. You see, we all showed why we made it to this moment in time. We stood side by side, going to war as Vita led us through the path. And we won in a unanimous decision. It wasn't by split decision, it wasn't by a tie, no, only 2 on the other side walked out with their hands raised as 5 victims were laid to rest. To have the name Soul Harvest to echo with fear for the ears for the rest of eternity. And now we stand here on opposite corners, on opposite sides with only one goal in mind, to claim a number one contendership. At least that is what you all have in store. For me, there's so much more, because I have a chance to make history. Because I'm the only one in this match that's been a champion in Hsp. I'm the only one who has showed the heart and soul to claim that triple crown, as I am your former tag team champion alongside the shadiest man in the business, Shady Sean McKenzie. I'm your former Soulfire champion, and now to claim my crown that I rightfully deserve, I should be mine right now, that has been stolen from me on the last 2 occasions. And tonight, I make sure it's not a second thought that I walk out with my hand raised, with my name being echoed for the lights as they shine upon me. As I took a flame that has been passed down to me, a legacy, and it has become a shining light that gleams throughout this entire industry. As the unfiltered, the animalistic beast, the sagacity, psychology, and the megalodon on the sea of wrestling claims to be a serpent of a psyche, knows exactly why I have been the one he's uttered out of his mouth to be the number one challenge, while the smoking gun, Goalie Guns, knows that he has been named on that bounty, and how now he becomes the prey, and why you, my sister Cruella, the vamp, sit there and wait in your shadows trying to strike when we are ready for you. And for a former mentor who's claimed me as a Padawan, as a former Jedi Master, to teach me every single step to become who I am today, every single one of you has had the hourglass of time tip over, and the sand is running thin. Because you sit here today living in my reality, because you can't survive in your own, because in this one I thrive, in this one I surpass every single one of you, in this one the decision is made, in this one you all fade to black, in this one you never get out alive.
Man, that was one hell of a main event. Those four, they definitely want their title shot. And man, that was incredible. I enjoyed watching that again. So I want to say before we get into the results, to those of you who are watching HSP and you've been watching us now in our 5th year, thank you to all of you. We hope you have a great 2025, and I want to give it up to all of you and all of the performers that we've had throughout our entire year, reaching out to entertain you guys. Thank you all for watching. All right, so now the final results of the year. And we had some interesting results here, I will say that. So, let's start off with the first one. Rig versus the Dragon Queen. Now, I find this one a little bit funny. I'm going to say right now, Dragon Queen won. 2-1. Somebody voted for Rig. One of our judges voted for Rig, even though he threw the match. I don't know if that was spite, but I picked Dragon Queen, so we're going to make it 3-0. I'm voiding out Rig's vote. Congratulations. That was an incredible match. And like I said before, Dragon Queen, she is new to Heart and Soul, only been here a short period of time. She is not new to the promo world, and we are glad to have her here. Thank you for being here. All right, now the Naughty or Nice Battle Royal, the one that got broken. Thanks, Soulstar, you broke it for us. But the judges were a little bit interesting on this one because we only had, according to them, 3 people who did not swear. So only 3 people followed the rules. So 2 votes to our winner, the Manila Kingpin. With the 3rd vote going to AEP. So congratulations, Manila Kingpin. It's going to be you. It's going to be Bubba Boudreaux. Make sure I say it right and don't say Blade Boudreaux. It's Bubba Boudreaux and Triple M battling it out at Grudge on January 15th. Good luck to all 3 of you. That should be one hell of a match. All right, the next one. This was the one that I thought may have been a little bit of a sleeper, but it was a damn good match. And I think these guys definitely gave us a show. Battle number 7, the Master of Illusion and Elijah McFly. All right. The first judge picked the Master of Illusion. The second judge picked Elijah McFly. And the third judge, with 2 judges to 1. And he gets his victory, Elijah McFly. Congratulations, Elijah McFly. As the story was told, you're now 1-6 against the Master of Illusion. But look at it this way. If you remember from the old ECW days, Tommy Dreamer only got 1 win against Raven, and it was the most important and most memorable. You have finally beaten your Raven. Congratulations. All right, now, the lights out match. The challenger, Glenn Sexton, taking on Shady Sean McKenzie. And I must say, 2 minutes of darkness, they didn't disappoint. This was a very, very entertaining match. These 2 guys threw it at each other, and let's find out who won. So, the first judge awards a 31-31 tie. The second judge awards a 31-30 to Glenn Sexton. Our third judge, with a final score of 33-31. Final score 94-93. Your winner and still Soulfire champion, Shady Sean McKenzie. Came down to the final score because it was that close. One judge couldn't come up with a winner, so we went with the points. Shady Sean McKenzie retains. I know he's going to be watching to find out whether he's going to be facing the storyteller or is he going to be facing the winner of our main event, Cruella de Vamp, Gully Guns, The Unfiltered, and Dante Black. And I will say with this one, we had to bring in a fourth judge. All of these were that close that we had to bring in a fourth judge. Nobody in the first rounds got 2 first place votes. I will say the unfortunate person out got all 3 second place votes. And that is Dante Black. So Dante Black, unfortunately, was not reviewed by the fourth judge, but take solace in the fact that you were second place. You beat out some people in the matches that eventually got a first place vote, and I would say that was an incredible in and of itself. So we know Cruella de Vamp, Gully Guns, and The Unfiltered each got 1 vote. Our fourth judge awards the match to our winner and the best of the Soul Harvest Challenge, The Unfiltered. Congratulations, The Unfiltered. As you know, you get to make the choice of which title you will be going for, whether it is the Pure Heart title or the Soulfire title at Snowball Effect on January 29th. Storyteller gets the other shot at the other title. So I know Shady Sean McKenzie and Mr. Wallace will be watching very closely to find out who the Unfiltered will be choosing and who the storyteller will be facing. It was very, very, very close. Congratulations to everybody, and thank you all for joining us. Again, big hand to everybody that came on screen to entertain you this year in 2025. With that, I am the important one, Mr. Mayhem, for Dr. Quack, for the Heart and Soul Promotion Locker Room, for everybody that joined us, everybody has been here in the past, and everybody that's going to join us in 2026. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Merry Saturnalia, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. Thank you all. We will see you next year.